Hi guys, welcome back to yet another exciting video. So today we are just going to talk about land in Harare, buying land in Harare, especially where to buy and how to buy. If you notice that the videos that I've been doing now, they are more focusing on the real estate side. Why? Because I'm also trying to find land, just a piece of land in Harare. I've been finding also places where land is being sold and the land developers who are also selling their stands. And I've noticed that many land developers, they have got stands right now, but the thing is, do you have the money, the land that is okay or that is legit food? At times the terms that you'll be given to pay the kubadara that land, they are not realistic. Imagine having to service land in 12 months, so which means you'll be supposed to pay around 1.7 or even if it's 1.2. Who is getting those monies? But anyway guys, I was fortunate enough to visit one of the places where a certain land developer is developing, and that's Lingate. I'm sure from the last video that we did, I did the Arlington East. Just a disclaimer guys, I don't work at Lingate sales, and I have not been paid to advertise this, but I just thought that maybe this video is going to help someone also who is looking for a place. Even if that place I can't afford it, if I post it here, there's someone who is also looking for somewhere and who can afford, that person can just go and buy. It's the same as Arlington Estate. Me personally, I can't afford to buy a stand that goes for $100 per square meter, but I know there's someone anotorne mari yake and who wants a place that is so convenient. Guys, I really need to buy this place. So I went to the land that they are developing just after Desert Extension, and that place, they call it Spitzkop. The stands that they are selling, they range from 300 square meters up to 900 square meters. And the stands, they started selling at $60 per square meter, but now those stands, they're now going for $70 per square meter, which is fair actually, considering some other prices that we're actually hearing out there. And their terms, they're a bit flexible and they're a bit okay for someone another that area. So the terms, my terms are like this: you pay 40% deposit, and that deposit you can actually pay it in 4 months. Then the balance you can pay it over 24 months, which is doable. And what I noticed about those terms is that there was no tarred road from the Desert turnoff up to the Spitzkop where they are developing. So what they did is they started by working on the roads first before servicing the actual area, because I'm sure they noticed that if they don't service that road that connects from Desert turnoff up to where they are selling their land, no one will be interested in buying that land, because nowadays people, they just want convenience. They just want a road that is good. And considering also the charges, guys, apana munanozoda kufamba mumakomba or dust road. So I think it's one good thing that they are doing there. And I was there at the site because like I said, I'm also looking for a land to buy. So I was there. In the stands, they're actually okay. Takatoshika maroads emukati ashitogadzirwa kutoisa gravel, kutonyatso make sure kuti maroads esemukati they are okay, and I think it's also a good thing. I also noticed that they also have those stands that they are selling kunyabira. To those who are interested in the Nyabira stands, they have the Nyabira stands that they are selling right now. And the Nyabira stands, they are going for $55 per square meter. But for me, I thought it's a bit far, considering kuti all my work I have to do it in the CBD. So at times the cost was going run, maybe you are just lodging. Ndino wangu ndaifunga, maybe kufunga kwangu akunyatso make sense. But this is me, aingofunga wake. but they are okay. They range from 300 square meters also up to 1.2 square meters. Yeah, so they're a bit affordable also. And they actually, I think the servicing now is on the other level. They are servicing the area, sewer, roads, yeah, everything. So they are now at advanced stages. And it's not only Lingate that is selling land in Harare. Many companies, they are selling land. There's Rawson Properties. I've noticed that they're also developing in Nyabira, the one that they call Luna. It's also a good opportunity for someone who is also looking for land. Then there's Zimbabwe, which is also developing on the eastern side of Harare CBD, and their stands, they're a bit affordable. I don't know much about them, but I have noticed that their stands, they are a bit affordable. So they've got this one. Let me just check. I have it on my phone. They have Adelaide Park, which is located about 20 kilometers from Harare CBD, and that one they are selling stands measuring around 200 square meters, and they are going for $13,000 inclusive of VAT. So they are saying the minimum deposit of 20% being 2,600 if you want to acquire a stand there. Then 24 monthly installments of around $492 per month, so which is actually doable for that Adelaide Park. So they have got the Rockview stands, which they are also selling for $30,000, which is affordable actually. And it's actually affordable as compared to what other land developers are saying, because 1,000 square meters, it's actually better. And they also have the Chishanje Phase 1 project, which they are selling 200 square meters at only $11,500. So it's actually another investment opportunity. But like I always say, before you purchase or before you buy land in Zimbabwe, please, if you have to involve a lawyer, do so. If you have to verify all the paperwork, please, if you don't understand anything to do with land, look for the rightful people to ask on how to buy land. I think that would be the best to avoid mari. And I've also noticed there is also land that is affordable at Kroyo. The stands there, they are very affordable, ranging from around 10,000 now. Back then they used to be around 5,000, 7,000, depending on who is selling the stand. But now they are ranging from 10 to around 15 or 20,000 for land around 1,000 square meters, which is also okay. So you can check it out and see. But what I have noticed now with Kroyo is people now, it's only individuals who are selling their properties there. So if you find a deal, it's actually a promising deal, do your due diligence before purchasing land. I think someone asked, what should we do when it comes to the due diligence part? I think I'll find a lawyer who knows much about real estate, and I'll look for maybe 1 or 2 land developers who can come and maybe explain to us here on what to do and how to do it, so that we avoid something like that. Because as I was also doing my rounds in the social media streets, I've also noticed that there are also many land barons who are selling land. At times you find land being said which it's going for 5,000, but which is 5,000, it's for around 1,000 square meters or even 2,000 square meters. Automatically that one go for panic. So you just have to be careful before we do anything. Most of the information that I'm sharing with you guys, it's actually public information. Those companies, they have put that information on their public platforms so that we can see, but I'm just sharing with you because I know some people might not have been able to go on their platforms, or they don't even know about the companies that I'm actually talking about, but those companies, they are there. So I'm just helping you kuti mukasire madi mabatsirika. That's it. As I was saying, that I was fortunate enough to go to Lingate, where they are developing their Spitscorp. It's actually a very good place, and it's a gated community. So for the price, it's inclusive of VAT. And if you are doing the terms payment, if you are going to be doing the terms plan, which means you're going to pay 40% of the total amount, then balance over 24 months, but there is a 15% interest per annum. You have to know it, it's there and you pay it. The earlier you pay, or the earlier you finish that payment plan, the better, because also badare that 15% for 2 years. So the Lingate guys, they said their land will be ready to build next year, June. That's when they will be done with the sewer, the roads will be tarred, and there is this thing that they are doing called gas reticulation. And I think I have noticed also that many gated communities, they have introduced that, which is also a good thing. And maybe kanwa badara Mario, you may just feel at least Mariangu or something good. And also going to do the electrification, which is also part of the amount that you'll be paying, which is good. So you might just check them out. And the agents that I've been dealing with, at first I was dealing with Noel. You can just check him on their Facebook page, or even to visit their offices. There is Noel. He has been so helpful to me, but the day that I wanted to visit the site, he was a bit busy, so he transferred me to Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is the one that I went with to visit the site, and she was so helpful. She explained everything that we wanted to hear. She showed us some of the paperwork, and yeah, it seemed to be so legit. But for more information, they always say you should come to their offices so that they can show you everything. So the site visit, it was mainly to show us the land, what they are actually doing right now, and all those sort of things. So it's actually a good thing. So guys, this is all that we had for today. How to buy land in Harare, where to buy land in Harare. And like I said, I don't work for any land developing companies in Harare, but I'm just doing this maybe to help someone who is also looking for land to buy, just like me. And also, if you have got information of where I can also buy affordable land in Harare, please just write in the comment section, because if you do that, you help a sister. Up until next time guys, cheers.